wherever you are in the world, we are just about ready for the action here. Kickoff is imminent. The teams indeed with us very soon, having exchanged their various pleasantries. What I have to tell you is that the weather may not be great for the duration of the evening. The clouds yet to open, but one suspects that they will pretty shortly, and when the rain comes, we are warned to expect plenty of it. This, of course, the Estadio José Alvalade, the slick, modern... Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Sporting must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on a very difficult spell.
Good ball. Goes for goal! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
And the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's played forward. Sporting, yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
That's a promising ball. And a shot! Goal! Porto!
Well, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Forward it goes. Good idea, just poorly executed. Sporting into this game following that derby draw. And that's been won straight back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Big chance! One-on-one! Hoists it forward. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Right through the middle. He's had a go! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Goalkeeper's ball. He's got options out wide. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Alex Telles just wouldn't be beaten there. Back into the middle. That's good defending, very good defending. Now it's Hesse Rodriguez gets it out to the wing. Gets wrestled off the ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Porto have it back and they can go again. Big chance! Crunching tackle. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Goes for it!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And we hit half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Porto happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And the shot! Oh, nearly. Jorge Silva. And it's played forward.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
He's gone for it! Forward it goes. That's put paid to a promising move. Ball needed to be... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hits one! Back of the net! And with that goal comes comfort. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Porto grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Played back in. Acuna. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. He's played him through. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Can he deliver? And help's available out wide. Cleared without complication. Jorge Silva. Oh, that's nice. That's great strength on the ball. And here's hits one! A real chance and a real let-off.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Oh, good interception. It's a loose ball. Oh, managed to get it away. Well played, he saw that coming. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Vieto. And that has put paid to that. He's got options out wide. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Gets it into the middle. Towering header! And more and more and more! And they are Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Porto were irresistible here, dominant, utterly ruthless. So we're down to the last 8. The competition, you sense, rapidly heading towards its big climax. A dash for the finishing line, the showpiece final. Welcome to our live coverage on quarter-final day. It is good to have you with us, and you can see that the atmosphere is building very nicely. Super noise, grand level of expectation, and that is only rising as we head towards kick-off time. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last 4 on the line.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
Has a pop! Just sails past the upright.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Mbemba drives it forward. Forward it goes.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Has gone out. It is deadlocked. Hoists it forward. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that had to be more accurate. And that's put paid to a promising move. Keeper sends it forward. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Keeper's got good distance on that. Nicely met. Has a hit! Goal! Porto! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Turns and goes. He's gone for it! Tries to get it forward quickly. In with the challenge. He's found his man. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gets it upfield. Just brushed off the ball there. Porto get it back again. And the counter is on. He could be in here. Oh, he's found him in space. He's gone for it. Goal! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Porto get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Pete.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Porto. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And they are cruising away. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Chance to break. Hit long and direct. And that has been... And the finish! Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Porto are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. With a delicate ball. Now it's Ola John.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
That's a decent ball. That shapes to shoot! It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And once more they can't get through. Here Nacho. Good ball. He's had a shot! And that is faded wide.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Cuts it out. Breaks on here. Here Nacho. Here Nacho is flagged offside. That's the sort of defending that is going to... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Porto clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
It's one! No, it's wide.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's Iheanacho! He's put it wide.
Porto just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. And here's Ola John. Andre. He's away. Chance! Oh, real shot at goal! And he steered it beyond the post. Alex Telles plays it forward. Real chance! He scores! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Porto tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Tries a shot! Pulled out the best in the keeper. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Porto have got it done through to the last four, and evidently now... Well, it's knockout time. It is still, of course, just a game of football, but it is a different game of football in terms of its mood. I don't think that you could get away with telling any of these players, let alone the crowd assembled here, that this is anything like what went before. As far as winning the competition is concerned, every game from this point on is win or bust. It is knockout football time. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion. He's gone for it! Goal! Porto! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Porto go ahead, 1 goal to the good.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Porto get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gets it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? And he has been fouled there. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Porto, he's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. the defence can get it clear. Has a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Calabria. Subasic gets it upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Iheanacho! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he's clearly not the only one who can't believe he didn't put it away. I think he's going to take some ribbon for that.
Rebic. Lucas Paqueta. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Rebic. Battles to win it back. And it's played forward. What a sight of goal, and a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a...
He's had a shot! Rising over the bar. There's a long ball. Rebic. Lucas Paqueta. Rebic. Ball is over the line. Well played, he saw that coming. Hoists it forward. And it's Iheanacho. Romagnoli goes looking. Forward it goes. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And there's the end of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Porto are cruising in at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we are already promptly back underway. Lucas Paqueta. Well positioned to make that interception. And he's going long. He's picked him out. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he should have made it 4.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Hoists it forward. Romagnoli. Lucas Paqueta. Samu Castillejo. Well, The ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Done very well to intervene. Danilo Pereira. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they finally reacted.
Hits one! And a second time! He scored! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
It's become a case of men against boys. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Iheanacho not easily shrugged off the ball. Oh, big chance! One-on-one, has a hit! He has done it! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Porto tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. Wonderful! About as smooth as it gets! And again, they pile on the misery. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. 4 in the game, he is the man.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Milan seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Iheanacho. And it's played forward. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Rebic. Kessié. He's made sure that that won't get through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. No way through there. And time is up. Porto win at home. 90 minutes still to play on the road.